Welcome to Fantasy Author Reacts to Hamilton. I am your fantasy author, Jacob Penrod. This is Hamilton, and I could not be more excited to keep on going. We left off with One Last Time, which means next on the menu, I Know Him. Who does he know? I don't know. So next up is I Know Him, and we're going to go until Burn, I think is what you all were telling me. I don't know how long that is, but I bet I'll know it when I hear it. And yeah, I'm so excited. So we have George Washington. What am I saying? Book. I write book. I write book with good words. I'm a fantasy author. I've got several books under my belt, but my debut one, Seven Rangers, is coming later this year. Picture the tone of Attack on Titan meets the plot of Seven Rangers, some of the heart Guardians of the Galaxy. And you know something? I've had writers block like a bitch. I have. That hasn't happened to me in like a year and a half, but I've been able to write in like 2 weeks, and I'm gonna get through it. I'm committing to all of you. If you're seeing this, I'm gonna be getting through this. But yeah, that does a lot for my credentials. Wow, this is going off the rails. Anyway, fantasy author, book coming, Hamilton coming even sooner. Let's do it. Look at him cry. Good old George. I can't get over the massive 9-year-old. I just did massive like Matt Pat. The massive 9-year-old. But he's huge. He's huge. He's taller than Hamilton. I guess he is a Hamilton, huh? But you know what I mean. Oh, these are King George chords. Going from President George, who stepped down, to King George, who was like, yeah, good luck running a country. I can't step down. I'm the king. So, King George has been, I'm hyped. They make eye contact. Okay, so, King George has been serving as a narrative framing device for the upcoming arcs. So, I'm really curious what's going to come of this. Let's see. George Washington's yielding his power and stepping away. Is that true? I wasn't aware that was something a person could do. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm perplexed. Are they going to keep on replacing whoever's in charge? If so, who's next? There's nobody else in their country who looms quite large. Still attacking Hamilton's conception of this being a legitimate venture. Venture is a weird thing to call starting up a country. Okay, who is our second president? George Washington was the first you see. He once cut down a cherry tree. I should know more than that. John Adams? What? John Adams. I am the king. Bow to me and my historical knowledge. That's what I'm known for on this channel, if you're new here, is I get every historical fact correct. She's laughing. I know him. He does? That can't be. That's that little guy who spoke to me. So I'm curious, is he actually like short in stature, or is it just how he sees him? Years ago, what was it, 85? Referring to 1785, I assume. Yeah, it's got to be 1785. No, I don't know. Bow to me and my historical knowledge. But referring to a 75 or 85 is a funny way to make it sound modern while actually referring to something that still works in a historical context. That poor man, they're going to eat him alive. Oh, don't look so sad. Empires fall next to Washington, they all look small. All alone, watch them run. They will tear each other into pieces. Jesus Christ, this will be fun. Da 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 da. Oh, I love it. Okay, yeah, so it's setting up this power vacuum where George Washington's gone. there's someone running for president, or maybe he's already been elected president. And in Washington's wake, there's this hole where he had this iconic status, at least within the realm of the story. I don't know exactly how he was actually historically viewed because there's so much like mythicism around him. But within the confines of the story, it's like you said, there's no one else who looms quite as large. And so we're going to see, I think, Hamilton and now Burr, and they're kind of on the same trajectory, both be vying, maybe not necessarily for president. I don't know if they'll want to be president, but to fill this vacuum and to show that their country can last more than just one person. So it's an escalation to that.
President John Adams, good luck.
Oh, he just commands presents. Oh, how does a bastard? Damn it! What's a protean creator? Because that sounds like something out of Back to the Future. How does Hamilton, the short-tempered protean creator of the Coast Guard? Okay.
Destroy his reputation. Welcome, folks, to the Adams administration. Jefferson's the runner-up.
Okay.
The vice president. Washington can't help you now. No more Mr. Nice President.
Okay, so okay, I'm blurring my eyes. I'm closing them. What am I fucking talking about? I didn't look at the timeline, but this seems like a bad guys close in kind of moment where in the second half of your story, they, in the Save the Cat framework, call that main section leading up to the third act bad guys close in, and that leads up to your all is lost moment. So this is showing momentum of the bad guys, and I know it's more nuanced to that, but like functionally within the story, that's how these three are functioning. It's showing them gain power, and Charles Lee, you sly dog, right there, center stage above fires. You thought you could get away from me, but you cannot. Pleasure to see you here, sir. What was I saying? Okay. Oh yeah, so we're seeing them rise to power. This makes me think that there's going to be a breaking point coming up, something that absolutely devastates Hamilton, and that's going to be challenging his legacy somehow. So, yeah, let's figure it out. I think this is bad guys close in, leading into an all is lost moment. Maybe another pinch point coming up. Pinch points can kind of go wherever you need them to go, and in this case, we just had one, but I could see another one tightening it even more. So that would look like something challenging this concept of legacy more.
Hamilton privately calls him Creole bastard in his tongue.
Was that Satan?
Privately calls him Creole bastard in his tongue. Hamilton publishes his response.
Imagine he's just like, screw you!
Sit down, John, you fat mother!
I was right! He's like, you're fired. He's like, yeah, well, you're fat, so I can find another job, but when I wake up, I'll be hired and you'll still be fat, to twist Churchill's words.
Hamilton's out of control. This is
Yeah, he is.
He's out of power. He holds no office, and he just destroyed President John Adams, the only other member of his party.
Hamilton is a host unto himself. As long as he can hold a pen, he's a threat.
We've seen that.
Know what we know.
Mr. Vice President.
No more Mr. Nice President.
Mr. Madison. Senator Burr.
Sir.
What
Oh.
is this?
We have the check stubs from separate accounts.
Almost $1,000 paid in different
Pinch point.
To Mr. James Reynolds, way back in 1791.
Is that what you have? Are you dumb?
You are uniquely situated.
Playing it
to
cool.
your position
Though virtue is not a word I'd apply to this situation.
to seek financial gain.
They don't know he was playing hide the zucchini. They think he was playing hide the funds. Okay.
Stray from your sacred mission.
And the evidence suggests you engaged in speculation.
Yeah, there we go.
Embezzling our government funds. I can almost see the headline, your career is done. I hope you save some money for your daughter and sons. Your best
He's got multiple. You best Guan.
one, run back where you come from.
That seems like it's a reference to something.
You don't even know what you're asking me. time.
What was that? Aha! Are we in an anime now?
Money for your daughter and son.
Ha! You fool! I've calculated every move up until now. I can just imagine him like pushing up his glasses as they shine. And he goes, ha!
You best go and run back where you come from.
You don't even know what you're asking me to confess. You have nothing. I don't have to tell you anything at all. Unless if I can prove that I never broke the law, do you promise not?
So I thought I knew that lyric. I thought I saw a YouTube short, and I could have sworn it said, "If I can prove that I never touched my balls, would you?" That was just a shitpost. What am I talking about? There's no way that was a lyric. I've been operating this whole time thinking, well, that's spoiled for me. I know something. There are certain things I don't need to record, you know? They can just stay up here in this increasingly curly mop of hair hiding a tiny little brain. All right.
You don't even know what you're asking me to confess. You have nothing. I don't have to tell you anything at all. Unless if I can prove that I never broke the law, do you promise not to tell another soul what you saw?
Here's the thing, Hamilton. You got like 14 other people in the room.
Is that a yes?
Look in the background.
Yes.
And I bet Charles Lee is there.
Dear sir, hope this letter finds you in good health and in a prosperous enough position to put wealth in the pockets of people like me down on their luck. You see, that was my wife who you decided.
Escorted me to bed, and when she had
Wow.
one of the twin Reynolds
So he's prioritizing position over legacy, or he's prioritizing his that green suit is not working, buddy. I really wanted it to. He prioritized his career in the country over his personal agenda, because there's no way this is staying between the three of them, because like they know they can't take back what they know.
extorted me for resortedly. I paid him quarterly. I may have mortally wounded my prospects, but my papers are orderly. As you can see, I got the record of every check in my checkered history.
I might be bad guy, but I'm not bad guy.
Check it again against your listency consistency. I never spent a cent that wasn't mine. You sent the dogs after my sense, that's fine. Yes, I have reasons for shame, but I have not committed treason and sullied my good name.
That's what he's concerned about. He's concerned about his name and his legacy more than he is about his position, which he doesn't really have much of anymore. He doesn't have power.
As you can see, I have done nothing to provoke legal action. Are my answers to your satisfaction?
My God. Gentlemen, let's go.
So,
The people won't know what we know.
Burr,
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I know you won't use this against
He
me
absolutely will.
next time we go toe to toe.
Next time they go toe to toe, is this where he shoots him? He's gonna be like, "You slept with the wrong woman, pow! Bow to me and my historical knowledge." And then I should just let it play.
Rumors only grow, and we both know what we know.
I see who's sitting on that staircase on the left. You can't hide from me, Charles. Okay. Is this Hurricane? It's a little embarrassing. They accidentally named it Hurricane instead of anything else, given that Hurricane already exists in Death Note the musical, the concept album, New York English concept album. Come on. The hardest rains, the coldest winds are waiting for the hurricane. I could do the whole dang thing.
The eye of a hurricane.
Okay, whoa. Hurricane, that's a callback to way back when in the first song. Because when he was young, there was a hurricane that destroyed his island, or maybe. And he's like, yeah, nice try, God. I've got a pen. And he wrote his way out. And so, like, he wrote his way to cause change. And so, okay, in the eye of the hurricane. Hurricanes are a storm. Storms are almost always metaphorical on some level. He's the hurricane. But I don't know if my idea of him as a hurricane is being tainted by Hurricane from Death Note. There's a solid chance. There's a very solid chance that's the case. No, I feel like he embodies hurricane energy. As my wife would say, he's giving hurricane. Let's see.
Quiet for just a moment. Yellow sky. When I was 17, a hurricane destroyed my town. I didn't drown. I couldn't seem to die.
So again, he's not just talking about the storm. He is talking about the storm. He's also talking like his mother died. I think he was younger then. But like he just had hardship after hardship, and he didn't drown. He's a survivor. He fought. He pushed through, and it's always been writing. I feel like that's got to come up.
I wrote my way out.
Did I say that word for word? I feel like I said that word for word, and if I did, you have to go listen to Death Note's Hurricane.
Wrote everything down far as I could
Yeah.
see. I wrote my way out. I looked up and the town had its eyes on me.
Like history, I might say.
Master played around.
Financial. Yeah.
Moved to kindness by my story.
So I wouldn't have gathered this from just the lyrics, but looking at his facial acting, like he's feeling guilty about this, like he hasn't lived up to this reputation.
Raised enough for me to put passage on a ship that was New York bound. I wrote my way out of hell. I wrote my way to revolution. I was loud
Yeah.
cracking the bell. I wrote Eliza love letters until she fell. I wrote about the Constitution and defended it well. And in the face of
Yeah, so this is showing who he is when he breaks. He writes his way out, like he says. It's his deliverance, and it's always been from the first song.
ignorance and resistance, I wrote financial systems into existence.
And again.
When my prayers to God were met with indifference, I picked up a pen, I wrote my own deliverance.
That's why you all were freaking out when I said writing was his deliverance. What? What are the chances? I said that like song 1. What did you say? God was quiet? I think he's me. I don't want to blaspheme, but
Financial systems into existence. When my prayers to God were met with indifference, I picked up a pen, I wrote my own deliverance. In the
Dang.
eye of a hurricane, there is quiet for just a moment.
wow. And this choreography is stunning.
I was 12 when my mother died. She was holding me. We were sick and she was holding me.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. He's not just talking,
To die.
and he imagines death so much it feels like a memory. He's not just talking about the storm.
I'll write my way out. Write everything down.
I see who that is. Right there. Can't hide from us, Chuck.
Far as I can see. I'll write my way out.
So,
Overwhelm them with
oh yeah, duh. So he's going to try and write his way out of this. He overwhelmed honesty has been his brand. He's very forthright. You can see that from Aaron Burser. He leads with his whole heart, and he does it very unapologetically. Overwhelm them with honesty. Man, if I don't relate with that. So he's going to get ahead of this. He's going to write his way out. He's going to be like, attention world, if you're wondering who Alexander has been given the Hamilton to, I don't know what that meant. It wasn't good. He's going to get ahead of this. That's going to get back. No, not allowed. If that's how it gets back to Eliza, she hears through this writing instead of him telling her, ooh, buddy. No, she's so sweet. And what's Eliza gonna say? I guess I don't even know he's gonna do this. I'm not gonna freak out yet.
This is the eye of the hurricane. This is the only way I can protect my legacy. Wait. The Reynolds Pamphlet.
Reynolds Pamphlet. Okay.
The Reynolds Pamphlet.
Charles Lee.
Have you read this? Alexander Hamilton had a torrid affair, and he wrote it down right there.
What? Oh.
Is a connection with one James Reynolds for purposes of improper speculation. time with his knowing consent.
You don't have to go into so much detail. He's like, and I did it again and again and again. I put the Kama Sutra to shame. I don't need to get into my Alexander Hamilton fanfiction here.
Frequent meetings with her. Most of them in my own house.
In his own house?
Mrs. Hamilton with our children.
Oh.
On a visit
And his son is reading it. Yeah, that's how they're figuring it out. Ah!
to her father. No. Have you read this? Never gonna be president now.
Yeah, he's not.
Gonna be president now.
A president would never do something ethically dubious or promiscuous. That wouldn't happen. He can't be president now. He's disqualified.
Gonna be president now. One less thing to worry about. One less thing to worry about.
Oh, but Eliza.
I came as soon as I heard.
Ooh, she's gonna be pissed. And he's gonna be like, hey, you understand? I did what I had to do. You know how you told me to stay? Well, I didn't. I went. I'm not gonna be crass on this channel. We'll save that for the Book of Mormon reactions. Okay. Oh, yeah, she's gonna be like, you can't prove that you didn't touch your... No, okay, dang it, go! Yeah, see?
I'm not here for you.
Damn
I
right.
know my sister like I know my
Oh.
own kind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. I love my sister more than anything in this life.
Charles
I will
Lee.
choose her happiness over mine every time. Put what we had aside.
Oh my gosh.
Aside. You can never be satisfied, but I hope you're satisfied.
Well, if this isn't the all is lost point, I don't know what's gonna happen. This has got to be. But okay, wait. 40 minutes left out of 240 runtime. That's 160. 40 out of 160. Okay, we're right about where it would be. So this could be it. King George. He found out. Oh. Was that? There's no way. That would be too much of a gift from the world. Who's that on the floor right in front of... Charles Lee. Look at him go! Thrusting at the sky. Charles Lee. And now he's... Oh, okay, no. Oh my gosh. Kind of watching it happen. They were going to keep it quiet. Yeah, his poor wife. How did she respond? Did this really happen? Bow to me and my historical knowledge. Oh, and she finds out through writing when that's how he won her over in the first place? Like, she probably has like this stockpile of all these sweet things that he said. Her little box that says Hamilton with a big smiley face and a heart on it. And now she's got this that just taints all of that. What the hell? Oh my God, I'm pissed. She's so trusting.
Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive?
Sit down, Eliza, you fat, please. No, this is serious. Dang it. Okay. Woo. That one's not making it on YouTube, okay? Whoever's editing that stays between us.
She said, "Be
I'm just...
careful with that one, love. You will do what it takes to survive. You bend your words
I'm just trying to cope. I'm trying to cope.
flooded my senses.
Oh.
Your sentences left me defenseless.
And...
You held me
Okay, and she thought it was all special for her, but he would have written those same exact lines for Eliza. He would have written them for Peggy. Guess what? Peggy's dead. You all dropped that bombshell on me in the comments, and I'm just supposed to take that in stride. Anyway, okay, I'm getting distracted. Oh. His consequences are catching up to him, and good. Frickin' good.
You published the letters she wrote you. You told the whole world.
How? How could you do that to her? You so concerned with your damn legacy that you can't take what you had. She would have given the world for you. Granted, thanks for the country. I'm enjoying it, in a way of speaking, but oh my gosh. You can just see the disbelief on her face. Oh, I can't get past that, because that's what he was, and now she was, and that he... Blah, blah, blah. He wrote her letters. That's how he won her over, and she was writing him letters. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because she's got to deal with that too now. She's always going to be the one whose husband wasn't faithful. And how do you not internalize that? How do you not wonder what's wrong with me, that I wasn't enough? Why weren't you satisfied with me? Why'd you have to go and do this? Why couldn't you just stay? And she's going to be feeling all of that because he had to go and try to clear his fucking name. Oh my gosh.
Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you'd done? She said, you've married an Icarus. He's flown too close to the sun.
Did she really say that? Like, that's pretty poetic. And not only that, but it's in line with his character flaw of, like, over-ambition. Also, maybe read the room. Read the room a little bit.
When your words obsessed with your legacy, your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph how they perceive you.
I hope she burns him. Excuse me?
Let future historians wonder
Oh,
how
okay.
Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart. I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn.
Ah, she's just so wholesome.
The world has no right to my heart.
Damn right they don't. You beatboxed for him with Philip.
The world has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I said.
Good. I mean, I kind of want to know, but...
The letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all rights to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You'll sleep in your office instead, with only the memories of when you were mine.
Freaking good. Honestly.
I hope that you
Oh, damn. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I mean, I get it. Oh. Jeez. Well, after that emotional wallop, that's where we're going to end this one. That's what y'all told me. You said end after burn. I mean, I've had less to say. We're seeing a clear narrative arc through bad guys close in, building up to this is either a pinch point or all is lost, depending on how he responds to it. I mean, I don't know what could make this worse. There's nowhere to go but up from here. Unless they kill off Eliza or something, and he feels bad about that. But like, how can you hit him harder? But looking at no, because this should be happening closer to 75 or 80%. And I know things aren't like it's not a monolith. Everything's a little bit different. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm worried that this is just a little bit of a pinch and not the full-on all is lost breaking point. But I don't know what could be. Maybe, like, what else does he have to lose? Gosh. Okay, well, I mean, I'm going to keep on going. I'll see you all in the next one. If you want to check out my book, stick around. And if you want to see the next one early, go over to Patreon. And if you're on Patreon, I love you more than Charles Lee. No, I don't. I'm sorry, but you're close. You're close. What can I say? I'm a simple man. I see Charles Lee and I applaud.